Hey everyone, it's Vibes.Your Huntress and welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today's pick a card reading is going to be your Black Moon Lilith vibes and your Siren energy. And so I also want to do the new moon predictions, so your last 4 new moon predictions. So I'm filming this on the upcoming of the Cancer new moon, but this reading is timeless as well. So the new moon in Cancer is going to be conjunct with the Lilith, Black Moon Lilith. So I want to pick up on first I want to pick up on your energy in terms of Black Moon Lilith vibes and what your Siren energy is. And I'm going to have 2 tiers today for you to pick from. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, like the top group, the top row is going to be your Black Moon Lilith vibes and your Siren energy. And then I want you to pick a number from the second row, so 5, 6, 7 or 8, and then we're going to look at what you're bringing in your lustful and new moon predictions, like what you're manifesting, what you're bringing in. So this, I don't know what's going to come through. I'm kind of thinking around like love and lust kind of energy. So if you're not really interested in the second one, then you don't have to do it, but I'd still kind of have a look in case something comes through that's, there's always helpful channeled messages. Yeah, so your Black Moon Lilith represents your sexual empowerment, stepping into your full power as an awakened goddess. And Black Moon Lilith represents the feminine, the darker, raw instincts that sometimes can be suppressed and, sometimes not really in societal norms, or just something either you haven't explored or something that has opened up within you. So it's kind of like the hidden, suppressed sexual instincts and your sexuality in terms of what Black Moon Lilith is. So yeah, so that's what we're going to look into today. And again, I'm just going to keep this really open. So if you are new here, please consider subscribing, and remember, if you have subscribed, don't forget to hit the notification bell to get notified every time I upload new videos. So I hope I explained it properly as to like the first, but I think it's pretty simple. Pick a number 1 to 4 for the first reading, and then 5 to 8 the second row for the second reading. And I'm going to see how you actually just choose them now, because I think I'm going to take these out of the screen because it's going to get too messy. Also, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find all my details in the description box below. And come follow me on Instagram and TikTok, because I post loads more other content, and on my Insta is more like personal stuff that I'm doing in terms of my work, and just like life stuff if you're interested. So come follow me at Vibes.Your Huntress, and my website and everything, all those details are down below as well. So thank you for all the new subscribers too, welcome. And everyone who's been booking in readings, I so enjoy reading for all of you guys. Great, so let's jump into pile number 1, your Black Moon Lilith vibes and your Siren energy. Great, so pile number 1, welcome to your reading. So let's look into your Black Moon Lilith vibes in the Siren. Your Siren energy. You definitely have a sassy, don't mess with me attitude vibe coming in. Let's have a look at your cards. So we have the Ace of Swords. 9 of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups, this card here, and I picked from the Mermaid, since we're doing a Siren energy. So you have positive positive energy. Surround yourself with positive people and situations. Avoid negativity, and ready, set, go. Now's the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. I'm definitely getting with this group that I feel you're not, in terms of love, I feel like love is actually coming in, but you haven't really been focused on that. You've been really focused on, I'm getting a lot of things around like your soul's mission, your soul's work, a lot of like independent energy coming in. You've been working on your finances and your stability. I definitely feel like there's been like a massive shift in terms of like people that you've had around you. Perhaps you've like realized you wanted to make a big change in your life, and this was in regards to friendships. I feel like you've let a lot of people go because you kind of feel like I feel like this is kind of what has happened in the past, recent past. Like you've let a lot of people go because you felt like your life was shifting in a different direction. Perhaps these people like I don't know, like you just felt that. So that was the Three of Cups. Yeah, not the Two of Cups. Interesting, but I did say I feel like love was coming in. Yeah, maybe this is like around, like you've been letting a lot of people go from your life because I feel like you had a shift in kind of like what you felt you wanted to do with your life and who you kind of, you've been really going internal as to like who you are, who you want to be. And I feel like you let a lot of these people go because they didn't really gel with, I feel, in terms of maybe like beliefs, or just because you maybe felt, it's kind of like you just don't want to do small talk anymore. And I'm kind of just hearing like they're just like empty kind of friendships. That's what I'm hearing, where it's like you wanted to build more in yourself and build, that was more important to you. And I feel like you let a lot of people go because they weren't really interested in either self-development, or you just felt like when you were hanging around with them, you were just like wasting your time, is what I'm getting. And I think that you were just been going more internal because you wanted to build on your energy, and therefore then you're going to now start bringing in new people towards you. So I feel like your Lilith energy is, I am getting like private, and I feel like you're very secretive as well. I feel like you don't let a lot of people in. But there's a lot of things here around just like studying, keeping boundaries really. Yeah, I'm just getting this whole thing that you don't let a lot of people in. It's like you're very selective with who you let into your energy. And this Lilith energy that's coming through, I feel you just actually do have this dark side to you, but you don't tell a lot of people, or you keep things very private. And I feel like moving forward, you're going to start living your life in a different way. This is like embracing more of your sexuality, more of your independence. And I feel like you're just going to now start living life the way you want to live it. Maybe you've lived your life the way other people, like how you thought you had to live. And now I just kind of, I don't know, I do see like this underlining Lilith here. So either this is suppressed, or you're now going to be, or you have already embraced it, because this is a general reading. But I just feel that in terms of ideas around relationships, love, but I feel you're more focused. I do feel like, but you will find out when you pick your second row as in terms of what is coming towards you. But I am getting, because that was random that I thought that's Two Cups, because no coincidences, but I do feel like surprise, like because you're so focused on yourself, I feel like there is something going to be coming in terms of like love for you actually. But I think you're just being so selective with your energy, because you're moving into, I feel like with this next new moon, you're going to be moving into, I feel like your energy is like you're going to be elevating. There's some type of work and something that you've been doing and you haven't been telling anyone. So either this is to do with like your moon magic, or just in your transformation, your soul work, you've been journeying. There's something here that you've been doing that's really like private, that you haven't told anyone. I'm just getting this whole private thing around you. And you're just being, it's something around you've been doing something in private around learning to become the best at something in your craft or just in your life. It's like you've just suddenly had decided to change things and to kind of move forward in a different direction, and you're not letting anyone in, especially this Ace of Swords. You're definitely just cutting through all the bullshit, and I feel like that's where you've cut all these people out. But now you're ready for like what is next, because you've kind of let everything go and you're ready for like the new things. Yeah, because I feel like there's maybe some like toxic people that you've left behind, or just like I said, people you didn't really gel with, so things are like now changing. Yeah, so in terms of your Lilith moon, I think this is something you're exploring, and it's going to become more evident to you, because you do have like this kind of really dark, private, secretive side to you that I'm getting. And I feel like you're seductive only in private. Because I feel like, again, there's just like this massive boundary up around you. I feel like that's in terms of what went on. So this is going to be what I feel you'll be calling in next for you. And with your the siren energy you have is one that, the siren energy is, the way I see it now and reading your energy, is that you're only letting people in selectively, because I feel like your energy is very sacred, and this is something you've learned recently. And because you're going through this transformation and your energy is changing, you're actually in your energy only calling, the siren energy is only calling in what they choose to at this time. You're being very selective, so your energy is you're kind of just stabilizing energy in yourself and keeping the siren energy within your own kind of boundaries. I feel like you're just kind of keeping it within you, because you've let a lot of things go and you're growing this within you. So yeah, pick the next one, and you will see what you are calling in terms of like what your blissful or your new moon callings in are. Great, and that's all I have for group 1. Yeah, I hope you found this interesting, and check out your next the next tier of your reading. But yeah, please give my video a thumbs up, because it helps my content. Yeah, and I'll see you in the next one. So yeah. Hey Paltoon, welcome to your reading. So we're going to look into your Black Moon Lilith energy, and what siren, what's like your Black Moon, what did I say? Black Moon Lilith vibes and your siren energy. So we have the Queen of Cups. I'm definitely getting romantic, massive heart chakra opening. I feel like this group is, you've been calling some shit in. We do have the World here. I don't know if I want to, do I want to put this down? Right. Maybe better. Okay, the World. We have the 6 of Pentacles. I definitely feel like this group has been manifesting. I think you've already, from the last new moon, already been calling something in. You've already been doing manifestations. So your manifestations usually will come, like if you've done them in the next, depending on the divine timing, of course. Usually, I'm generally like your last new moon would come in like the moon cycle after, so like the next new moon, or 2 cycles after, I find as well. I think it depends too, because obviously you have you have to obviously be putting in the work and doing all the other things as well. And then we have Tranquility. I feel like this. You have 2 sides of you, obviously. With the siren energy, you have quite an open heart, quite a caring nature, and you're very down to earth. It's like you would get along with anyone, because you're so friendly, you're so real as well. But then you also, with your Dark Moon Lilith, it's very different in terms of like, it's very, I don't know why I would say evil. That's the first thing that came, but I don't even know where that came out from. But maybe it's kind of like, it's I feel with this Dark Moon Lilith, because obviously, I mean, because this is like the hidden, suppressed things and things we are working on. So perhaps you have this whole thing where you have this side to you that no one would know, that you can be manipulative because you are learning. I feel like your Dark Moon, like Lilith, it's quite scorpionic. So I'm interested if you do know what your Dark Moon Lilith is, because it kind of has quite, I'm also thinking like quite a destructive energy to it. It's actually really powerful, and you have these two sides to you where people could underestimate how sexual you are or your sexual power, but this actually can go to that you do need to be careful, and your Black Moon Lilith is there to teach you a lot of things if you do look at your astrological chart. But I feel that there could be a lot of things here from your past that are coming through, in terms of you learning about sexuality, maybe some past hurts or traumas or things that you've been working through, because perhaps you were quite either, because I feel that this energy can be quite over exude. Is that exude? I don't know if that's a word. It can go too far into like, how do I say it? I don't know, but I don't know if that was a word, but I hope you understand what I mean. I just feel like it's two extremes, and this is something you're learning to balance in terms of kind of like this darkness. When I see no darkness, but kind of what you're learning around your sexuality and who you are. And actually, I feel like you have immense power, and it's really interesting because, because the siren energy that you give off, like, is playful, fun, kind of maybe a little bit, flirty, but there's this whole other hidden side to you that can, and dependent on how much you go into this and how much you're learning from this, because, this is the suppressed side as well. So not all of us or not all of you would have kind of been exploring this side to you. So, take it as it resonates. So, yeah, but I do feel like you've done a lot of work in terms of around your heart chakra. And I don't know, I feel like you've been calling in a lot, like I said, in terms of what you want from people, in terms of your career, in terms of from a partnership. And I feel like you've really opened yourself up and you're ready to now receive. And I feel like you've just been doing a lot of magic, and they're kind of just saying, now's the time to, relax and stay open and let it kind of come to you. I feel like you've put a lot of work in, and now with this new kind of I feel like in the next new moon, so this is timeless reading, remember, whenever you're watching it, I feel like you're going to be just in the energy of, Spirit is saying, just to keep yourself open and just in a receiving, and more of a feminine state of receiving what is going to be coming to you next. That's kind of what I feel, because I feel like you've put in all the manifestation work, and it's kind of I feel only good things are going to come to you. So I'll be really interested when you do choose your second one, what's going to come through. But it's definitely, I think, at face value, even people around you, they're kind of lured by you in terms of your siren energy, but it's because you have this mysterious side. But again, they underestimate because they just think you're maybe a nice girl. Not that there's anything wrong with being a nice girl, but maybe they're oh, she's really nice, but really you're I have this whole other side that you have no idea about, unless you show it to them, and that would only be two if you've explored this further. So that's kind of what I'm picking up with part 2. Choose the next one and see what you get in terms of what you are calling in with your lustful kind of because I do see that you've actually been calling in a lot with your magic work. You probably work a lot too. I can see you've been doing a lot of burning and releasing. So you probably did that in one of your moon rituals. I feel like you did. I feel like you've been doing a lot of moon work and burning stuff and releasing it, because you had a lot of stuff around your heart that needed to be cleared. So I feel that's what is going to be coming up for you, because there was like a lot of past hurts, but you've kind of cleared all that and you've opened yourself up. So yeah, I do. So yeah, so pick the next one to see what you're bringing in. And yeah, give this video a thumbs up as well. Really helps my content. And yeah, go check the next pick your next number. Hey Pile 3, and welcome to your reading. We're going to be looking at your Black Moon Lilith vibes and your Siren energy. Two of Wands, King Cups. This is the Ten of Wands. Sorry, Nine of Wands. This card here. And then your Mermaid, your Siren cards is Wait. Don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. In Healing Heart, you're a powerful healer. Keep up the great work. Again, with this energy, I'm feeling there has been more of like a focus around your career and your work. I feel like you've put up you've done so much like inner work. I feel like you have now, because you've been through this transformation, you can see people for as they truly are and kind of like what people's true intentions are. It's like you've decided that you're going to, I don't know, like I feel like there's a lot of options here, so I'd be really interested to see what you get in terms of what you're calling in. I feel like there's something I am picking up on something here around like having two people or two choices, or there's something here where there's two options that you're thinking about doing. So this could be in terms of like there's two things heavily even on your mind. It's like career and either like a person or bringing in, but I am picking up on a person here in this group too. Definitely I am picking up on someone that is in your energy. So yeah, but also check out who you're calling in as well. There is someone here like a water sign. It could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But you're kind of weighing up your options, and you've actually, I feel like this person is like bang here in the middle of like is very heavily in your energy. But I feel that you've kind of been, and then we have the Wait card. There's something definitely here around like your heart, but I feel like you're playing, I don't want to say playing the game, but I feel like in the past you've maybe been a bit I'm not saying this is wrong, this is kind of just what I'm picking up on. Sometimes I feel like you can be impulsive, but that's like your Siren energy. Because sometimes you're just like effort and you just go to do things, but you're learning to pull back a bit because you pick up on so many different feelings, emotions from other people as well. Like you're picking up on this person's energy as well, and could be entangled in past lives, and that always can not cloud our judgment, but it brings up so many intense emotions that we're like, why do I even feel like this, especially when your logical mind is like telling you that you should walk away, or why are you having these intense feelings. But I mean, and this is because sometimes you've known this person before, but I feel like you're kind of letting this person be there, and you're learning how to not you're allowing things to unfold naturally, and you've kind of put up I don't know, I feel not really a barrier, but you've kind of put a little bit of expectations on yourself, and you're not only focusing on this person, I feel like you're focusing on what gives you you're focusing on your confidence, and I am getting definitely around your career. That's kind of why there's these two things that are quite important to you. But I feel like you know this person is still there, so you're kind of just learning, perhaps, this is what you could have been struggling with the last kind of couple of moons and the intense energy, especially if it was around like the Scorpio full moon. But again, like, this reading's timeless. But you're kind of being asked to wait this out and let things unfold. But I feel like this is what, you kind of know this is what Spirit has been telling you. And you're definitely, in terms of this going on, there's something here where you're also helping other people to learn about this. Again, I am getting around like heart chakra energy coming through. Your Siren energy has a massive heart, but I feel like in the past too, you've been hurt a lot. So I feel that's kind of where you're learning to, like, you're learning this thing about having an open heart, but how do I not get hurt? That's kind of what you've been going through at the moment, I feel. And you're kind of being diverted. It's like this energy is here of this person, but you're kind of like, oh, I'm just going to keep focusing on me, focusing on what brings me confidence, what brings me, there's a lot of creative energy coming through. So I'm not sure if you've been starting new projects within your work, or you're thinking about doing something, because your career is coming through really strongly as well. But your Siren energy, but let's look into this Black Moon Lilith energy. I feel that's your impulsive side, because that's the one that's like effort, and then you just like go for shit. You just like go for it. Like, that's your Black Moon Lilith. She's a seductress. She knows she can have anything she wants, literally. But then you're kind of learning. That's why I feel like you've kind of been taking a step back, because you're like, I know what I can have, but I know it's also destructive, and maybe I can play this out. I keep getting something about, I don't know if you're being more strategic in this, because it's like you're kind of playing, I don't want to say playing the game, I've said this again, but I feel like there's kind of a strategy or something where you're like, I know this person's here, I know, because it's kind of like, I don't want to say this person's trapped, but it just looks like in the cards. Not really trapped, but this person isn't going anywhere, right? This person's right here, and then like this is you, and you know this person isn't going anywhere. In your soul, you know. But you're kind of playing out the game to unfold how it is meant to unfold. And your Black Moon Lilith would just kind of like maybe run into things, and then I feel like maybe then this connection isn't going to play out the way maybe you're planning on it. There's something around, perhaps you've been doing some moon rituals around bringing this person in, or something with this connection. So yeah, but pick the next one to see what is coming in, because that'll be kind of interesting. But I definitely feel your Black Moon Lilith is, you massively have a huge, I want to say sexual appetite. I don't know where that came in, but and sexual pole. Like I said, your energy, you can have anything you want. That's exactly what I'm getting. And I feel like a lot of people lust after you, but you're being, again, like I said, very selective this time. There's a lot of things here with all the groups are like learning more to put themselves first, and especially in terms of like learning about their own energy. And I feel that you're leaning into this person, but you're not fully letting yourself lean into this person. You're waiting it out for the best time, and you're not pushing and trying to control. Like your Black Moon Lilith, she likes, or he, likes to control the situation and even manipulate, or just that your Siren energy is so freaking strong that, but I feel like there's like a big massive sexual pull in this connection, but you want it, maybe I feel like you're wanting something more, hence this waiting. That's why it says don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results, and you are waiting. And I feel too in your energy and how people see you, in your Siren energy, is that there's something I'm getting to about your hair is very prominent, and that your energy and around you is very vibrant. kind of, yeah, like ethereal, or you're not like, or whoever this person is too definitely thinks that about you. There's something very, because they know you're really spiritual and you have this like energy and this frequency to you. I don't know, I kind of just feel like you glow. Like, I know she has red hair and stuff, but you don't have to have red hair. It's just like, if this person had have red hair, for example, you know, they would stand out. So it's kind of like, even if you don't have it, it's something about you that when people look at you, something around your magnetic field, that's your siren energy, that really people just are very drawn to. And you know you have this, but you're trying to play this out differently because you've done a lot of this in the past, and you know that you want to do things differently. You don't want to be destructive, and you're trying to balance this out because you know that you can literally use your sexual powers and your seductive qualities to call this person into gig. But I feel like you want more than that. That's kind of what I'm getting. Great, and that's all I have for group 3. Yeah, choose the next one on the next pile. And yeah, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up too, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey pile 4, and welcome to your reading. So we're going to be looking at your Black Moon Lilith vibes and your siren energy. So let's have a look. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords. Put them really far away. The 5 of Cups. This one got 2 of these cards. We have the 9 of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. This card here, you can see. Let me get it without the light. And then we have Alchemy, which is definitely this group. I'm definitely feeling someone coming into this group. And yeah, we have Alchemy, there's the Midas Touch, and Eliminate Clutter. So your Dark Moon Lilith and your Siren energy. I am feeling that there is going to be someone that is currently interested in you, that will be coming forward, and I feel this is going to come after. So remember, this reading is timeless, so whenever you're watching it, the next new moon will be when this person will reveal themselves to you. I feel like you kind of have a feeling who this person is, but I am also sensing that there could be, again, like, have a look when you do your second reading. It might make it more clear, because that's kind of what you're bringing in, but this has also been coming into the readings. I feel like you've been very focused on yourself, and I do feel like you've kind of had a guard up, and maybe people are finding it hard to approach, or whoever this person is finding it hard to approach you, or whoever this person is that will be coming in, because you might not know this person yet, depends when you're watching it. But I do feel that in the period, like after the next new moon, and then the next, it'll be like 30 days, then I feel that in that time there's going to be some type of offer with this Knight of Cups that someone is going to be giving to you, because I am sensing that you kind of have this guard up because of something had happened in the past, so then you just started to focus on, I'm hearing, building my own empire. There could have been something here for some people. I'm getting that you do already know this person, but maybe you had to have some type of like break to work on yourself, or something kind of happened in this connection, or again, it could be like a new person. But I am kind of feeling, I am sensing that it's around you though. I can feel it in your energy. This person is already in your energy, and you've just decided to work more on yourself. But I feel like this person sees this, and they're kind of like getting ready to come towards you. But you're kind of here with this Queen of Swords energy where you're like, you have to come correct or don't come at all. Because you're not going to take the same bullshit again. But it's kind of like the universe is co-inspiring to make this happen for you. So don't be too guarded, because I feel like this is whatever this is destined to happen. I don't know who this person is that's coming in. It's just something that is needed to come in for you. So I'm wondering if you had done something on the last new moon of calling a person in, or calling some type of like lover in or something here. But you are looking at this person too. Maybe you've been looking at this person, I feel, and they had, yeah, you've kind of been looking at this person and you know that they've noticed you've elevated or something. There's something here in terms of like your work, or you know that they've been noticing you. And you've kind of been looking towards them, but I feel that they weren't ready to come towards you yet, but they will be. Because it's kind of like I feel in the next new moon, like you have this alchemy card here in the Midas touch. So I do feel like everything is going to be, you've just been doing a lot of work on yourself. And I feel this is around like your career. You've kind of been, you knew that once you built yourself up in terms of everything that you wanted to manifest, then that's when it would start to come. You knew that you had to kind of clear out the energy in order for you to bring, it's kind of like you, yeah, making room for something new, but also, again, the message is coming in to not stay so guarded, because your energy is a bit like I want to say icy, because you like I said, you don't want the same bullshit happening to you again. But I definitely see this is orchestrated here, when someone is going to be like, I'm kind of interested, yeah, but I don't know if you're interested in this picture, or you're going to be like playing it cool, because it kind of looks like that Queen of Swords energy. Again, it's up to you, her free will, but I don't know, like do what you feel is right. But I feel like maybe be kind of like conscious that your energy is a little bit icy. No offense, but I can be like that. I'm an air sign. Yeah, and sometimes I don't know I'm doing it, but it's kind of good to kind of get that, to remember to stay open, especially if you have been calling things in. But keep clearing your energy too, keep clearing yourself. That's what I've been called to. But yeah, I think I'm just gone off track. But your Siren energy and your Black Moon Lilith, I'm getting real strong energy from this group, and I feel that your Siren energy, it's just like this is, in this energy, it's definitely you can manifest what you want and you can create what you want. There's a lot of, it comes through very strong and powerful, and I feel like you're learning to use your sexual power as well in terms of building your own confidence. There's a lot of things here around self, around power, around, yeah, like I was saying, this whole thing around you building an empire with this Queen of Swords. So you could be doing something in terms of your work. You're kind of like, the world is my oyster, and you knew that if you focused yourself, the energy on yourself, that this would bring you everything else that you wanted. But your energies, like, again, I'm kind of getting, like I said, the Ice Queen vibes, and that you could not really, like, people want to come towards you, but they kind of feel like they can't. So that could, so you're not really, this is kind of how they see you, but you can also come across like, maybe intimidating as well, is what I'm getting. So like I said, that's kind of something to be wary of. This whole thing around, it was just like this queen, like this goddess who is kind of just like, your energies don't fuck with me. That's just what I'm getting. I just got this thought, it's funny. I just saw that Queen of Swords, like literally, like, if you have with me, like, I'll literally get this sword and pierce your heart. And that was quite intense, but that's kind of what I saw. That's probably your Black Moon, like, that's probably your Black Moon, Lilith. Like, that's, an energy I wouldn't want to mess with, because you've been with this Five of Swords, you've been through so much like bullshit in your life. That's why you're up here on your throne and you're saying, I'm not dealing with this BS anymore. So that's kind of why I feel that how this energy is coming across. So yeah, so check out, but I'll say anything else with your Siren energy, it's kind of the same thing. Your Siren energy, you're not really calling and luring people in, because like I said, you're putting the energy into you, but the way what you're putting out and you're projecting is, like I said, could be intimidating. So if you're trying to attract love and things into your life, or even, but it does, stay open as well, because you don't want to be guarded, because I know you're looking at someone, or you're wanting, if it's not someone, you're wanting some type of romance or something. There's something that you're wanting, that you're looking at, but if you're closed off and staying in that energy, then you're not kind of going to be open to receiving it, is what I'm getting. But definitely, I feel in the next new moon, you'll definitely be working on some manifestations, and this is kind of what you will be calling in, because you do have the Midas touch. It's just like a little royal vibes, but your whole thing is like, I'm owning my own shit, and like you put all your energy, your Siren energy is all on you, and this like Black Moon Lilith is like, I will literally cut you to pieces if you get with me, but you are closed off because you've been hurt. So there could be some type of healing that you can maybe manifest or script, and that you want to be more open and receptive, because I feel like there could be something here where perhaps your heart is closed off, but in terms of career and other things, you're like everything you touch and your projects and like money and things, you can easily manifest. But I feel like you can easily manifest if you do, I mean, this is, not for everyone's general reading, but if this is, and you do want someone, or you are trying to attract something, there's this whole thing about keeping your heart open, is what I'm getting as well. Great, so yeah, pick the next one to see what you're bringing in, but I feel like I kind of just told everyone what I was bringing in, but anyway, I'll just keep reading. And yeah, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Okay, pile 5. What is a lustful? How did I word it? What's a lust? Hang on, I forgot how I worded it. Your lustful with new moon prediction. So what are you calling in? 5. Exciting. Okay, let's have a look. We have the Page of Coins, the Palace of Swords. So lesson relating. What does this say? I support, share, and relate with others. We have independence. Begin anew. We have love yourself first. And we have Archangel Michael. I feel like this group is, I feel like you have been manifesting more, you're wanting to manifest more money into your life, is what I'm getting. Because you have such an independent energy, I feel like this is what you're going to be bringing in next, or this is what is going to be starting. There's something here where you're either going to be starting something new, or starting a new career. I feel like this is going to be like, obviously with the new moon, or remember this is timeless. It's like you are wanting a fresh start, but I feel this is in terms of your stability and your wealth, is what I'm getting. I'm definitely feeling like a focus around money. It's sure there's like love yourself first. I feel like you're more focused on you're going to be more focused on yourself, because you know that the more you work on your stability and the more you work on you, the more you're going to attract what you're wanting in your life. I feel like you know that when it's like you want to build, there's some type of project, or you've been scripting and manifesting more more financial abundance, and I feel this is what you will be bringing in the next new moon, or you will be starting a new project in terms of, or an idea is going to come to you in terms of what you will, Spirit will give you an idea, especially like this Archangel Michael coming through. I feel like you're very, very heavily protected, and perhaps you have been praying, I feel like you have been trying to manifest, you've been praying and asking for guidance in terms of, sorry. In terms of like what you want to bring into your life. There could be some, I feel like you want to, something around like your home life, or just having the security and stability. I don't know why I'm picking up on Cancer vibes. Oh yeah, because it's like home. So there's something here, and like the new moon, obviously. But remember, this is timeless. I'm like, why am I picking up on Cancer? Interesting. Yeah, it's kind of looks like the moon too. This card. It's like I feel like you're focusing on, it's like something around feng shui too. Because I feel that so if this is a general reading, so not everyone is going to want romance or some type of lust or whatever you want to call it. So I'll do a side note. You can always pick another pile too, but I feel that perhaps in this time, if you are wanting that too, you will be managing like getting your, it's like feng shui, it's like getting your house together, putting things together, getting your environment and the energy right, and then I feel like then perhaps in the next cycle, then you could call something in. But I feel in this cycle, you're going to be more about genuine friendships, I'm getting, and also around like work. Yeah, it's just like financial stuff is coming through for this group. It's like you just don't, I feel like you just want like genuine friendships, like peaceful kind of connections, and you're wanting to build on your wealth is definitely what I'm getting. And I do feel like you've been asking, and I am hearing that they're telling me that you have been asking for more money, and this is what is going to be coming through. So keep doing your moon ritual work, and like working on your independence, because I feel that there'll be some type of idea, like especially this independence, and you're going to get new ideas are coming through. It's feeling more independent energy with this group. Yeah, so pay attention to like your dreams, and kind of like, I feel like Spirit is telling you what to do in terms of like this idea to get more money, because I feel like you have already been asking. And so keep yourself open, and yes, something definitely around home life is coming through really strongly as well. Great, and that's all I have for group 5. So I'll move on to group 6. Yeah, don't forget to like this video. Okay. 6. Okay, what's your lustful? Keep forgetting. What is it? Lustful new moon predictions. What are you calling in? What are you calling in? We have the Sun. The Hanged Man. Ooh, this is a cool card. Sagittarius energy, intuition. I'm free to trust in my intuition. You're opening up to another. You're opening up. I'm saying lustful, but I mean, I left this reading open, but we'll see what else comes through. You're opening up to a new psychic gift. You're the next new moon, whenever you're watching this. But if you are watching this and it is the Cancer new moon, definitely around intuition, because it's like Cancer too. You've been asking to open up to more of your psychic abilities. Scorpio energy. This is like a gift that you had in a past life. let your friends help you. And then you got friendship. I do say lustful, but you maybe have got some messages in the first piles anyway, but let's see what comes through. It's definitely a heightened, I feel that a gift that you had in a past life is going to be made known to you, and you've been asking for your psychic and your intuition to be more on point. Even if you don't, have it been you subconsciously, have been, or there's something where you had in a contract or in your Akashic records that you're going to open up to this gift. I definitely see some type of channel download or some type of opening. There's going to be some type of, it's going to be different for everyone, but I'm getting like another spiritual awakening in terms of opening up. Yeah, I'm getting something around your past life is coming through really strongly. Something to do, there could be some type of astrological plate, something in your chart is happening. So have a look at, especially too with Saturn. Check, yeah, I don't know, it depends if you know, if you have like your birth chart, because you could find out, or you could book a personal reading with me. Shameless plug-in, but I could help you. There could be some type of getting around like a significant astrological placement. So I'm getting something around Saturn. So it doesn't mean it have to be a Saturn return, but because Saturn is retrograde. But again, this reading is timeless. But I'll just keep it to what's general to say that there is some type of significant placement in your chart where there is a psychic gift. So they could even be something around transformation. So it'd be like 12th house, or like something around Pluto. Something about transforming. And this is going to be like, it's not really, I'm getting more around your spiritual growth and the psychic gift coming up. So you're a Scorpio, which is like energy Scorpio. I mean, not, like the energy of that. This is something where your gifts are going to be heightened to F. And I find it really interesting here. I thought, what's this friendship? I don't know. I feel like I'm going to pick some more cards. Screw shit. Hang on. Let's just do some. I don't know what this friendship. Let's see. Okay. What's this friendship? I'm always dropping cards. I feel like it was the Wow. I don't drop them. They just always go flying. Okay, we have the Sun card. Oh my god, you have the Sun twice. Definitely is like, if you've gone through some type of dark period or something, that's probably why, because you're going through, or you've gone through some type of spiritual awakening. So that's why things are going to start, like I feel like there's going to be brighter times ahead. So you might have been like in hermit mode, or you couldn't really be like bothered hanging around people because you were going through this transformation. But I feel like either you're going to be meeting new people, or you're just going to feel like you want to like hang out with certain people, because there is like a lot of people around you, and you have like friendship here twice. So I do feel like there's going to be something here where it's more like the next new moon, you're going to be, I don't know, like having really like meaningful chats and like people that are more spiritually aligned with you. So you could be like meeting new people. Could even be around like community as well. Yeah, Queen of Wands. You're just definitely standing into some like powerful shit here. Could be, this is definitely going to help you in terms of what manifestations you're wanting to bring in. So this could be in terms of like your work, in terms of, you went through some, going through, or you went through some type of change where your like mind was totally restructured, and this is all to do with the past life. So I feel like this is what's going to be coming in for you next. You're going to be introduced or opening up, or you haven't already, to this new gift, where, and sometimes you don't even know, but you're just like, there'll be some type of psychic, clairvoyant, clairaudient, something is going to be heightened, and you're just, this is what you've collected from a past life, and then it's kind of like you'll be ready to stand into this other power of like new friendships, new community. Also, this Queen of Wands, I feel like in terms of community, if you are online, you could be really popping out, could be really standing out, and this could all to do with like your intuition and your psychic abilities coming through too. So much like, yeah, so much fucking I swear, so much psychic awareness and heightened awareness, and I do feel it's definitely helping you in your work. So if this isn't if it's not friendships, there's definitely some type of like community or some type of people that are watching you, admiring you, and you are helping them. But I feel like you're just you'll want to go out some more, because I feel like you've been in hermit mode, but you'll want to get out more as well with the new moon is what I'm getting. And just like being happy, because I feel like you went through some shitty time here, but this is definitely, you went through this because you were opening up to a new gift. Great, and that's all I have for group number 6. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and it helps my content, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, we'll move on to, how many do I have left? 2 more. Seven. Okay, what's your what are you calling in with the next new moon? Your predictions? I did say lustful, but let's see. We have the it's a 10 of Wands. So you put these all right. So I feel with like the next new moon, what you're going to be focusing on, it kind of could be like, I feel like you've been manifesting a lot of things into, but it kind of looks like you might be trying to juggle things too. So it's kind of like asking you to maybe look at your workload, and because I feel like you've had a lot of manifestations that have come true for you. So I don't know when it stopped, but I'll just keep going. So I was saying that I feel like there's going to be a lot of things in terms of like calling in your soulmate. I feel like there's going to be, I feel like you just have so much things happening and all your manifestations are coming kind of true. But I was saying that I feel like this group needs to, perhaps you're going to feel overburdened because you've called in a lot of stuff, or you're putting a lot of work into something. So I feel like you're kind of pulling yourself away from people because you have a lot of things going on. Stay optimistic about your love life and playfulness. I feel like this group might be quite overburdened with a lot of stuff because I feel like you've been working on something as well, but it's kind of like you've been calling in what you want to. I feel like this group has been doing a lot of manifestation, is what I feel. There's a lot of things here around like soulmates coming in. Let me see. Free yourself. Give your relationship a chance. So depending on your situation, I feel like this group has been, I feel like you've been manifesting and calling in a lot of things. And so with this next new moon, I feel like it's kind of like I feel like you're putting the foundations down for kind of what you've been manifesting. But a lot of people are looking to you. But it's also letting you know that perhaps you've been manifesting a lot of things and like everything will happen and then you could get kind of overwhelmed. So maybe taking a step back as to like what you can let go of is what I'm getting, because I feel that you're, yeah, because I feel like the focus will be on you is what I'm getting with this like next moon. But let's see what else is coming through. I feel, yeah, like there's going to be a lot of things around all your manifestations. There could be quite a high focus on career is what I'm getting. But we do also have like a person coming in. I feel like it's telling you to maybe have like a good balance, because you just seem like there's a lot of things going on here. Staying in a playful energy also is what I'm getting too, and that dependent on your situation, because this is general reading, you could be asking for a person to come in, but it's saying to stay optimistic about your love life and stay in a playful energy. So maybe like because you have so much work going on, it's letting you know to make sure you take time to kind of have this playful energy about you, so you know that everything is kind of coming to fruition for you. But we do have this Emperor here too. So I do feel that there could be, for some people, because this is a general reading, there could be someone in your energy field already, or you are trying to call in someone that is only for some people, because again this is like general, and I did pick like love cards. Give me last messages. What is this energy? Trust your intuition. I feel there's going to be a lot of things here. I feel like you're going to be, there's something you're doing that you're going to be like a leader in, and I feel you're trying to be manifest this in terms of your work, and a lot of people will be looking up to you, is what I'm getting as well. Yeah, there's a lot of success here in terms of your career as well that's coming through, and a lot of financial gain. I think you just have so much like stuff going on, like I was saying, in terms of like what you're trying to build. So this could be the next thing that you're just really trying to put the effort in to what you're building, is what I'm getting. Great. So yeah, that's all I have for group 7. Yeah, let's move on to group 8. What are you bringing in? There's definitely something here around, I feel like you're letting go of being, like I feel like you've always been really hard on yourself, but moving into this next new moon, you're going to be focusing more. I feel like this is going, yeah, there's something here where you're letting go of burdens and you're focusing more on working in a way where you're not overburdened. There's something here around like your thoughts and that you've been really hard on yourself, maybe in terms of like where you think you should be, is what I'm getting. Getting a thing, yeah, it's a lot of, I'm getting just around work. Work is going to be like a highlight moving forward, and perhaps you've always felt, yeah, I feel like maybe you just have a lot of responsibility too. Yeah, like responsibility in this card that's coming through. So maybe you had other priorities that you had to work on, or you may be working a few jobs, or you have a family. There's something here where you're juggling a lot of things, but there's something that you've been really wanting to do, and I feel that this is going to, especially this 5 here, I feel like there's going to be, yeah, enjoy change. There's going to be something here that's going to change for you. And then you're just going to move into a place where it's more free flowing, because I feel like maybe you're in quite like a heavy energy where you're trying to be like working on something, but you're like I'm not where I want to be. So you're wanting to move forward in a way that's more like aligned is what I'm getting with what you want to do. So I do feel like this is changing. So this could be what you've been manifesting. So it's saying just to stay like open-hearted and light, but I feel like it's been hard for you to be in that energy, but then something is going to shift and change where you're going to see things differently and going to something like letting go, something around like a mindset of what you're wanting to bring in, and you feel like you're wanting to have more of like an energy that is like playful and fun where you're not like stressing or like a down like energy. Especially the 8. I definitely feel this is around like money, career, finances. I definitely feel, and like free yourself. I definitely feel like you're going to be changing your view on things is what I'm getting. This is definitely what I'm getting with this group as well. But I feel like there's going to be a big shift and change, and that's what you're going to be calling in with this next new moon. But remember, this is timeless whenever you're watching this. And yeah, definitely I see more like energy changing, and let me see what else I can get around like your work. Perhaps you're going to be starting like a new study. You're going to be studying something new, and you're wondering like, how am I going to manage everything? But it's definitely like going to be a shift in your mindset. Let's see what this Knight of Cups is. The Devil. Again, it's like the other guy. I feel like there's a lot on your mind. Maybe there is a person on your mind. Definitely work stuff coming through. Queen of Wands. Maybe you are also wondering, this is because this is a general reading, but I'm going to say everything that comes through, so just take what resonates. If there is someone that you are thinking about, but if you're not, then just don't listen to this bit. But I am getting, if there is someone you're wondering, like, how am I going to work, how am I going to study, and how am I going to have all these things? Or if you are in a relationship, maybe you're just wondering if you have already met someone. There's all the things about juggling here, and you're like, how am I going to do everything? I have so much responsibility. Is this just tempting me away? Something around the temptation or moving away from what my focus is, what my aim is. Is this just like leading me astray? Definitely getting a few energies coming through for this group, but I feel like it's going to be a shift in mindset. And I feel like whatever you're doing in your work is going to be like, you're really going to be standing out. So whether you're studying something or you're doing something new, I definitely see your confidence growing. It's going to be just a shift, like the energy's just elevating. It feels really good. But I am feeling like for some people, like I said, not everyone, there's a couple energies in your energy that's coming through in this reading, so this flirt. But I'm wondering if you're just wondering, how am I going to manage everything? But I feel in the next like new moon and what's coming through is definitely a change, so you're going to be able to manage everything, and then the energy will get better. Maybe you just need to have more of you'll just have to let this energy change, because it's all like planetary too. And again, like you're stopping hard on yourself, and you're just kind of like this epiphany. You're like, why am I, just like something's going to shift in you, so in terms of like your mind. Maybe it's like a couple people here too coming through. Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're going to be changing your view. So whether you know this person or not, there will be someone coming through for those people who are, there is someone. But if you're not single, then, or if you are, if you're not single, then maybe this is just that person. But there's definitely something where you're looking at a person, you're going to be looking at a person, and in the past, something around just your mindset. It's either how you view relationships or you view your life. You're just going to have a whole shift and change is what I'm getting. And things are definitely such this flirt and playful energy and harmony. Yeah, you're going to be popping off. Yeah, letting go anxiety and fears. So good. So just give it some time. Great, and that's all I have for group 8. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.